How y'all doing today? It's good to see y'all again. So I'm here today with another talk, another lecture. Not too much of a lecture, just more of a topic of discussion. And we're here to talk about basically healing. And I would say no contact. Um, when you're healing and you go through a no contact phase, we don't mean just quote no contact, just basically off of people who you was traumatized by, situations you wanted to escape. We're actually talking about just changing as a person, going on contact with whoever you used to be. When it comes to having this healing mindset, you want to make sure that when you're going through this no contact phase of just literally isolation, you need some balance. This is what I'm learning now is balance. Just balancing things out when it comes to my no contact, my isolation. I didn't necessarily have no contact with just those people that traumatized me and things like that. I had no contact with people who, like all human beings on earth, which is insane. I became like kind of introvert lately, and I just feel like it's not as healthy as I would like it to be. Anyway, when I'm on this motherfucking journey of no contact and healing, there are so many things that go right and there are so many things that go wrong. Number one, I would say the first things that go right is you're not used and manipulated and treated poorly by people just for to get next to them. Basically, having friends in general. Some things that you sacrifice, basically like your friends, you know, stealing from the store, however, whatever they're doing that are negative, but you don't want to be a part of the negativity, but you want to still have friends. That's important to go that no contact, go that isolation. But again, you got to remember why you even friends with them. Why are you even doing this, right? So it's difficult balancing not having friends because you don't want to give up who you are and the journey and mission that you want and your purpose, and then also having these friends. So I would suggest sorry, always trying to keep a necessary balance of people who you keep around, but in type of like circles. So, for example, if you got friends who basically smoke circles, okay, then you know when and when not to be with them. You got people who go to school with you. You want to know when and when not to go with them. But negative about that is females. I have turned down so many females being on this healing journey just because I cannot be touched just by anyone. I can't get close to by just anyone. Like just regularly, cold approaching, going at a female in the middle of the Walmart or something like that. Excuse me. It's not something that I do anymore. I don't like any girls' Instagrams pictures. I don't have contact with females for no damn reason, just texting them basically for nothing, just or whatever niggas trying to just fuck or something like that. That's not my intentions anymore. My intentions are based off of other things in my life, you feel me? So now when you're on this healing journey, you are not accessible as you would like. That comes with the friends and all that. But the positive is you will see so many females that will approach you. You will see so many females that'll just give you those hints, those choosing signals to where as though they want you and they want you to want them. But at some time you gotta take that and be like, all right, cool, I see it. But unless I see a female, like me personally, unless I see a female 2 to 3 times in my average everyday life, I'm not gonna say nothing because I'm not about to just see you and make progression to you. You feel me? I'm gonna see a female and I'm gonna see her again, and I'm gonna see her again, and then that's when I'll be like, oh hey, I seen you around. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see you again. What's your name, by the way? And then we can get into it. But just having this whole local feeling of being just too easy accessible to females, any and every female can have some doing with you. That's just not what we on this healing journey. And that's one of the hardest things that are happening right now in my life. when it comes to healing, having that no contact with so many people in isolation, it's hard, but it does get easy. One of the easy things about this is you will instantly know when a female likes you. The high interest females, because you don't have a female just on the standby ready, you know that you are mentally, emotionally stable and available for someone who makes progressions towards you. You know what I mean? You feel me? So it's very easier to connect with a female when you don't have two and three, four or five females that you talking to for no damn reason, or one you just slept with and it's just going like that, a best friend. When you're out of your situations and you're available on all scales, it makes life so much easier to, I would say, commit to one person. It would be so much easier. And I don't mean as a relationship commit. I mean just having talks, time, just basically like investing in a potential relationship. So that is a very good one about healing and shit like that. I just want to let y'all know, like, for me personally on my healing journey, there has been so many pros and cons to isolation and healing that it's important to find balance. Finding balance is very hard when you don't know any better, right? To not have a leader, to not have a guide, to not have a mentor, to not have a father, to not have anyone around you but you, it's very important to take it slow. You know, do things one at a time. I never want to feel like I'm overdoing anything with a specific situation. I don't want to ever feel like I'm trying too hard. Um, and you, like I've been told so many times, you gotta just step out your box and live a little bit. So, fellas, if you're watching this and you are thinking about going forward with isolation and escaping the matrix, there are going to be times where you realize, damn, I'm really alone. And honestly, yeah, that was like that for me. Well, for me, I literally get on Instagram, get on social media for one thing only, just to remember that people are living. Like I be so isolated, no contact with just life, that it's just hard for me to go outside now and talk to people. So I get on my phone and be like, damn, people doing this, people doing that. Oh, okay, so people are alive. That's one of the negative things about it. But um, again, I'm trying to find that balance. Just healing, man. Healing is loving yourself. Healing is doing the things in the proper routine and the proper rhythm, and having that good vibration. Those three things that we talked about from the book The Kabbalion. If you haven't looked into it, you should definitely look into it. Hit me if you really want to know what this book about. It's always good. Hold on. It's a lot of calls like that. It's always good to tap into people who are on the same frequency as you. It's always good to go to the same exact purpose um, of people that you share. So if it's about getting a new place, getting a new job, focus going to work, going to school, find your people that's like that. I personally cannot find people like that. Do you know why? Because I'm from Baltimore. I'm 25. Where I come from is nothing like where I'm at right now. So the type of people that I'm around, it has nothing to do with anything in my past life. So I have to adjust and just evolve into a new person so that I can fit into my surroundings. If you have not started your healing process, I don't know how many times I have to say this, but there are three things that you need for success in life. You need a home, which is yours. I don't give a fuck what it is. Apartment, motherfucking room for rent, a motherfucking dorm room. I don't care. Okay? It's yours. You can lock the motherfucking door. You can come in and out when you want to. You can clean it. It could be dirty. Whatever the fuck you choose. All right? You can invite people. You cannot invite people. When you are, I'm sorry, your vehicle will open the doors for so much besides transportation. I mean, opportunity is in abundance when you have a vehicle. You just don't know it unless you have one. And I do know about it because I had one, and I currently don't right now. Your finances, your job, that starts everything. That's like the first thing that you need in order to get this journey, to get the house, to get the car. Um, right now, basically, like, When you have a car, when you have a home, you have a job, which you need, you work on getting your car, right? There are so many things that you just don't unlock yet until you hit that level. A lot of guys are worried about the wrong things. All they worrying about is having a pretty face and a fat ass coming home to you. But they don't understand what you really have to do in order to gain this type of thing. See, life gives you one thing. It gives you what you need, not what you want. You have to get what you want. Life gonna give you what you need. So when you on this healing journey, yeah, you're gonna get females and things like that. It's just absolutely natural because you're not dead. You're gonna find human beings on this earth, women. So when you have this type of mindset and you think about why don't I have certain things, it's because you haven't reached that level to gain these certain things. For me personally, women come into my life or anybody comes into my life just thinking maybe, oh, he do his thing, he just real cool, he chill, he stay to the side. They can't get nothing out of that. It's not really much to give and take in a relationship. And so they will know if they are really interested in my and who I am, my mind, and they really want to invest their time in somebody with this good spirit. It's going to be so clear. It's going to be very clear. I want to a quick side note. I want to make sure that people understand that the healing journey is something that comes over a certain amount of time before you can actually say that you're healing. When you're healing, you have to go that no contact. You have to go that isolation. You have to escape that matrix from all the things that you previously knew, unlearn that shit and relearn a new way of life alone. Yes. And it's not easy, but it is very much worth it. Too many people think that trauma is cute, trauma is sexy, and it's just what we're programmed to think on social media and things like that, and what the world is giving us and the governing elites are providing us to. Hey, it's your life, do what you want with it. Just maintain your peace. Peace can be anything from goddamn killing people, robbing people, being a prostitute. Whatever is your peace is peace. No, there is no doubt about that. But peace and happiness are two different things, right? So let me transition into this. Healing gains you peace, but where do you get your happiness from? You know what I'm saying? You can be all healed up, but at the same time have nobody. You can literally be healing and you feel miserable. There are no scars to be healed. There is nothing to be discussed between someone else, you and another person. You don't have any quarrels with anyone. It's good and bad to everything. Don't forget the polarity scale, right? So, guys, I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know, like, listen, these three things are very important. There are good and bad, positive and negatives to healing and isolation. Find your balance. If I haven't, reiterated that enough, please find your balance. Balance comes in just forms of just stop being so strict on yourself and let loose and get out the house just a little bit. Things like that. So that's enough for you guys. Just wanted to drop a little bit of insight, a little bit of knowledge. If you have anything you want to discuss, if you have any topics that you want to hit on, I have good insight. I have very good intuition. I intuit a lot about a lot of things. And so just feel comfortable coming and sharing some things with me and we can talk on here. This is just, like I said, a just brief topic of discussion that I hope that it touches some people and they wonder, how do you heal? What do you need to start healing? What is the healing process like? What are the goods and bads? What's going on in your life? Things like this that I want to say, but I don't want to say to anyone. I want to give it to the right people. So this is why I may not be on Instagram and social media as much, deactivated my Facebook, because certain realms I don't belong in and I don't want to give unused energy to. And I know it's going to be there for life and history, but guess what? I'd rather keep some things dormant, some things mundane, some things just very even killed. Because at the end of the day, protect your energy. So if you have anything to discuss with me about, you need some insight, some positive insight, let me know. Please comment in the description. Will be, several links. But please comment, like, and share. And peace and blessings to everyone on Planet Ka. Thank you so much for joining in, NBS family. Love y'all. Keep healing. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.